If he dies, he dies. The gloves are back in stock. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's Born Free here. I said I'd get a video to you every Tuesday. As it happens, my last video was on Friday, so this is just going to be a blog until next time. I hope that's cool with you. Going to cover a couple of topics really quickly. Final round, Street Fighter 5, of course, Street Fighter merchandise, and some of my upcoming videos. So, final round this weekend, I couldn't be more hype. There's a bunch of things that you should know. One is that so many people applied to play in Street Fighter 5 that they will be running the stream all day Saturday and all day Sunday. So get your beers, get your snacks, get ready for it. It's going to be awesome. If you're going to be there, please do come and say hello if you watch my videos and give me all of your Street Fighter tech. There's also a couple of other interesting things going on there. First of all, it's the first premiere CPT event, which means we will see the first person to qualify for the Capcom Pro Tour Finals in December. This will probably be the highest level of Street Fighter 5 we will see played, so it's going to be really interesting to see how that holds up for viewers. And I don't know about you guys, but what do you think? You think that they're going to debut Alex there, a playable Alex? Because 2014 at Final Round, they debuted DeCapre, and what they did was, after the finals were over, Reinhardt had won, they brought out Combo Fiend, and he had a live match, DeCapre versus Reinhardt, who I think was playing Sagat or Ryu at the time.
Oh, here it comes.
Stream.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Throw fireballs at it. Go ahead. See if that cares. See if the Capre cares.
Oh, you see that?
See if
you
the Capre cares.
So, potentially, I think we're going to see Alex. If not now, then next week's tournament, which is NorCal Regionals, I think. Let me know what you think. Okay, Street Fighter 5. Now, the hot topic at the moment, it really is all around like the launch, right? A lot of strong opinions out there. I'm going to make some videos on it soon. I am worried, because really it boils down to business results and units sold. And I want to see more Street Fighter games in the future, and I want to see more Capcom games in the future, Capcom fighting games in the future. That means Street Fighter 5 has to be a success. So, yeah, there are issues, there are problems, whatever. But I think there's also lots of things we can do as a community to make sure that Street Fighter is a success, because honestly, I don't want to see it die again. So many Capcom franchises have died down the years, and Street Fighter died after Street Fighter 3. We were very lucky to get Street Fighter 4, and I honestly don't want to see a future without Street Fighter in it. Now, let's talk about merchandise, because those of you who followed me for some time know that I'm all about the merchandise, whether it be t-shirts, apparel, collectibles, statues, freaking keyrings, whatever, right? I just pretty addicted to that stuff, and we'll pick it up when I can, and usually max out my credit card, which is really not good advice for you guys. So what I wanted to do is just tell you about some of the things that I've picked up in the past, or the past year or so, that I think are pretty cool and are still available or have become available again. One thing I do want to say very quickly is I don't work for any of these companies. I just get hype about merchandise and product and what have you. The first one is, of course, the Ryu gloves. Now, these gloves I picked up, they had them at the PlayStation Experience, the Capcom Pro Tour Finals, and they are so much fun. For me, they're like, you go to the events, you wear them, you're cheering. It's very much like the foam finger, you know, that you see at sports games or whatever. But they're just a lot of fun, and they're made by Multiverse, and they went out of stock, and there was seemingly nobody knew anything about them. And all I got was messages from people saying, "Hey, dude, where did you get those gloves?" And then I recently got an email from Multiverse saying that they are back in stock. So if you want to get them, go get them. I'm going to leave the details for all of these pieces of merchandise on in the description, so you can go find them, look at them, and get them. But I think these are a lot of fun to have. There's also a bunch of clothes that I picked up, which I will show you now. Okay, we're going to start with the jogging bottoms or sweatpants. Basically, these are Shadaloo. You can see by the symbol there and sort of the kanji stuff going on here. These are quite literally the best jogging bottoms / sweatpants I've ever had. I'm not kidding. They're so comfortable. I want to get another pair. They keep me warm. They fit really well, especially around the ankles and the waist. The pockets are a little small, but you know, whatever. I just love them, really do. And you can get them at GameStop. They're like super cheap, and they're made by BioWorld Merchandising. Now, next up is this jacket. I picked this up at the CPT finals at the PlayStation Experience. They are limited edition, but they do lots of different types. They're by Musterbrand. And again, what I love about this is like this is representing Street Fighter, but it's not like, ha ha, there's a nerd. It's like, it just, if they don't know what it is, they don't know what it is. But if they know what it is, then they know, right? So it has like some kanji here, Shadaloo, Street Fighter Varsity, has the 4 stars here representing the 4 Heavenly Kings, which is on the back here. I'll take it off and I will show you the inside. This is a limited edition. This is 8 out of 24 Street Fighter. They do lots of different versions, so I'd go check them out. I think they're one of the coolest things out there at the moment. And then finally this t-shirt, I mean it's definitely a nerd shirt, but like I love it. This is Blue Marble Apparel. This is the kind of thing that I'll wear on my videos, I'll wear to conventions, I'll wear to tournaments, whatever. This is Birdie, obviously from my homeland, and it's a pretty cool style. I like it. They're all a bit different. I would look for the ones which have a consistency of colour throughout them. That's just my preference, to be perfectly honest. They do Street Fighter 5, and they also do Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo t-shirts, which are pretty cool as well. And they come with like a little card, like a collector's card, and then all sorts of stickers that you can use for sticking on your laptop or wherever the hell, your locker or your closet or whatever. Your fridge. So that's basically it. Now, also at the Capcom Cup, I had the opportunity to pick up some of the Nsurgo or Nsurgo. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, but I will spell it for you. They do these skate decks, and these skate decks are really awesome. I think they're about $50 each or something like that, but they're very limited edition. I think there's 200 of them each for each character. There's 4 characters currently. There's Ryu, Chun-Li, Akuma, and Blanca. Yes, Blanca. And when you order them, I actually got one of the first sort of 50 when I was there. But you can, when you order them, there's 200, and you can actually in the notes put down a request for a number, and as long as somebody else doesn't have that number, then you'll get it. So this one is Ryu. I don't know if you can see it. It still has the plastic covering on it, and on the back, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but basically I picked number 64 because apparently, according to Street Fighter 2, Ryu was born in 1964, so I thought that'd be kind of cool. When I was there, I also got Akuma. I ordered Ryu online, and I got Akuma when I was actually there. The artwork is actually done by Longvo from Udon, and I managed to get this one signed. So, you know, these are the kind of things that you can take out to events and get signed. And I got, for this one, I got number 10, because that's how you pronounce his kanji, which is 10. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. Now, something else that I think is pretty awesome is the Collector's Edition Street Fighter statue. So if you can get your hands on one of these, then brilliant. You can still buy them brand new. It turned out way better than I thought it would, and I think that's because what they've done is basically output. This is the 3D rendering of the in-game model. And the in-game model this time around is so much more detailed than it was in Street Fighter 4 that that's a much easier thing to do. So the detail on it is beautiful. I have to say the paint job is excellent. For the price, I'm really quite surprised. I have to say, you've got this wonderful muscular arms, you've got the vibrancy of the clothes, and the headband and the belt, the movement, the kanji, the clothes look weathered, his, you know, kanji on his gloves, his kanji on his belt, the paintwork, the redness in here as well. You can even see what kind of looks like veins, but you can certainly see this, you know, the striations, the muscles, the low body fat, and his face is fantastic as well. His eyes, he just looks sick, he looks mean, and I just absolutely adore this statue for what it is. I mean, I guess the collector's edition is like $100, and you know the game is like 60, so you're paying like $40 for like this statue, a colored art book, and I think they have digital downloads of various things like Udon comics and some music. So I would say, like, if you can get your hands on this statue, I would get it, because like I'm gonna have this thing forever. I just think it's awesome, and I keep it up in my living room. And then finally, if you're looking for something a little bit more high-end collectible, but not too expensive, I would check out Pop Culture Shock Collectibles, and I would check out Nikali in V-Trigger mode. It's a 1/6 scale polystone statue. I've seen the prototype. I like it a lot. It comes in 3 different colors. I ordered one myself, and yeah, I just think it's pretty sick, actually, to be honest, because V-Trigger Nikali to me is a pretty cool design. And then finally, guys, I just, final part of this blog is really just to tell you that, obviously I have videos upcoming, so stay tuned. Top of mind right now, I gotta say, I want to follow up with my last video, which was to help beginners in Street Fighter and in fighting games get over, certain mental aspects of the game, or look at things in a different way. I want to continue that series and see where it takes me. I also will probably do some interviews soon, maybe at Final Round, not 100% sure yet, but I'd love to do that. I'd love to get players' impressions as they've been playing this game now for a month, so I want to know what's going on in their heads. I've also had a lot of requests for some real thoughts about the Street Fighter V launch, and I think I covered that already in regards to, I will be doing some videos in the future about that. And yeah. And then I guess the final thing, I wanted to ask you guys this, right? Because I've been playing Street Fighter V for a bit now, and I can't settle on a main. I know characters that I like, but I can't settle on a main. And the part of it is that I'm in no rush, and part of it, I'm in there for the long haul. Part of it is that I kind of want to, this time around, know what every character is capable of, and I feel like I can only do that by playing them. So I'm sort of spending, I want to say 2 days to a week on each character and just messing around and seeing what I can do with them, so that when I go up against them, I know what they're kind of trying to do. I wanted to ask you guys, who have you mained and why? And leave that in the comments, please. And then secondly, if you haven't mained anybody, like, what's going through your head right now? Who are you thinking about maining? Why haven't you picked a main? I'd love to hear that stuff from you guys, so that would be awesome. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the support, the subscriptions, the likes, the comments. If you like this video, please leave a like, definitely comment. And until next time, peace out.